Let's get started. Songs that inspire you is the theme. I'm going to talk about each theme as it goes, and then we will pick a winner. Here we go. I like the tension there. It's very still, isn't it? As we start, there's a real slowed sense of forward motion, but it's done really slowly. Yeah, a little bit of tension there with the tremolo and the strings. Nice. Yeah, that is a very inspiring sound quality. Nice. The clapping too. Another element of like, we're gonna do this, baby. We can do this. Vocals. Now we're picking up in speed here. Nice. Yeah. Nice ramp up. Yeah, that's cool. That's a really nice build up there, isn't that? It really has a sense of poise, doesn't it? A sense of elegance. It's pretty inspiring. It's pretty inspiring. All right, Clash, Artifacts of Chaos. I don't know what this is. Let's dive in. Here we go. Wow. Is this a fictional language? The piano's just boo-da-dee, boo-dee-dee, boo-dee, ostinato with a little bit on the top there. It's actually a little tense in there. Wow, a little bit of fear. Yeah, and then the whistle tone up there feels more like compelling you to do something, right? Wow. Wow. Now, a little bit of tension, but then listen to the drums all the way underneath. Can you isolate that for me? Right here. You hear that timpani all the way underneath? Did you isolate that? We're swelling. We're getting louder. Nice descending. We're cascading down. This is so cool. We're descending down. Now at the same time, underneath, we have this. Can you hear it? Listen. You hear that? It's ascending up as we're descending down. It's counter melody. Very quintessential movement there. But listen to the rhythm. The rhythm is the thing that we're keeping. You hear that? It's very understated, you know? It's a very different track from the first one we heard. In the Wake of Rain is very in your face. It's very obvious. It's very apparent. In a way, it's sort of easier to understand and comprehend. Whereas Clash here, it's a little bit more nuanced. There's a little bit more emotional depth to it, a little bit wider. Not to say that In the Wake of Rain is a bad piece. In fact, it's very good, and it was the first time I'd heard it, and I really enjoyed that. Somber, more intricate qualities musically of The Boy Calls felt more like I need to be inspired because I'm in a really bad situation and I have to step myself up into this. I must move forward in order to get to where I need to be. So me personally, I'm going to pick The Boy Calls. These tracks were selected by the mods on Discord, and In the Blood will get copyright claims, so unfortunately, I'm not sure this one will appear in the VOD. Best of Times from World of Goo. I like the hushed chorus. Love hearing real voices. It's very hushed. Oh, here we go. The drumming pattern is very, very, very in line with moving forward into something. Getting bigger as we go. Whoa. Wow. Beautiful upper harmony there. Nice rhythmic pattern in the vocals. Nice suspensions in the upper singers. And that's a very inspiring piece, but there's also such a bleakness in there that that's profound, and it's honest and heartfelt. There's no pretense around that. There's no feeling of like faking it. I do think that it's a song that could inspire people. I think it's a song that moves people, and certainly it's really like at the bottom of the barrel, a sort of situation where you're kind of left with nothing. I'm looking for something that's really inspiring and that's really going to drive us forward. And in this particular case, it's World of Goo. All right, Riveria, the Promised Land. What is this? I've never heard this before. We have doubling in the strings, and then there's ostinato, which is just repeating patterns in the left. Okay, now we're gonna go somewhere. Or not. So this suffered in a couple different ways. I mean, not to say that it's not motivating, but it wasn't a complex piece. Like that melody is theoretically pretty inspiring. However, the problem comes in when there's no deviation from that. Felt like it kind of was a little bit static. Very inspiring, yeah. This sounds kind of like a back against the wall, out of options, out of odds, sort of at loss. Tension now, we tighten. Listen to the big. There's always that sort of pattern which is allowing us to ascend a little bit and make us feel like we're moving into a higher plane, you know? Oh, nice. Pull back. And then we pull away from it. It's a little slow. I'll admit it's a little slow. We're not necessarily going anywhere. It's a little bit meandering in this current section. Now here we come. I don't know why it gives me goosebumps, you know. It's just so rich. It's rich harmonically. And then also her singing. You know? Listen to those lyrics, to tread upon this land. The way that she glides over the top like that. Yeah, it's very good. I mean, there's no denying how good this piece is. Both of these are interesting because obviously Momento dello Storno kind of drags, like just slightly, right? Riviera, the Promised Land, is interesting because while it's limited by the soundscape, it's shorter. And so what we're ending up getting is a more condensed and more appropriately interesting piece of music. Memoro dello Stono is very, very much in the theme, in my mind, of inspired music that's going to galvanize us and lift us up and exist. So I'm going to pick that. King's Raid, The Right.
My memories darken and cloud, eclipsing yesterday's blue sky. Even so, I can't bear to let go of the past.
You can hear the galvanizing, like, here we go.
As I know that I don't deserve to mourn my love.
Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Da, 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 da. Notice the doubling. It's always doubling, baby. It's always doubling that gets us. Cha da bum bum bum. It's a little on the nose, but I think we could be okay with that. Like, we don't need to have things that are like deep and analytical and like make you think about like life and stuff, like something like that. Sometimes we just want it to be really straightforward and really simple so that it just like thrusts and cuts through the bullshit of like trying to understand our emotions, and it lays them on a platter, right? So then you're like, oh, well, yeah, that's what that song's about. I feel this way about it. For All of Mankind is also probably going to be pretty heroic. Let's check it out. Wow, that's actually way more pared back than I was anticipating. That's pretty wonderful. Big swell. On the one hand, I like that the King's Raid was really in our face, whereas the Battletech piece, again, was a bit more nuanced and a bit more thought out, and a little bit more spicy as a way, emotionally. Well, I guess that's the whole point, songs that inspire you. I'm going to go with Battletech. Again, internal thought processes. Harmony in there, that's an interesting shadow harmony. Nice oboe coming in there to add a little bit of texture with the strings. We hear naturally lifting here. Yeah. Wow, that's like 4 different harmonies here. This is so interesting to me. I really like it, but not for this particular video game battle from a perspective of inspiration. But I'm not sure that it is exactly what I'm looking for when I consider inspirational. It's a game about cute teenage girls fighting monsters. Like the string, this is like a basic song, right? But it's just like like that inspires me, right? It inspires me in a different way than the other track. In truth, I don't need to listen to the rest of that. I mean, that's my pick. Of the two, my taste is in your belief, but for this particular moment, for songs that inspire you, I feel very inspired by the anime girls fighting monsters song. All right, let's check out Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Unity. I've never heard this one. Oh, man. Again, we have big, strong beats here, right? Oh, I love the cascading strings. there's a little bit of playfulness in there. Isn't that fun?
I'm feeling so strange.
Nice.
Been feeling this way for the longest time. Close my mind.
Nice synthesized crunch in there too.
So I open the door. Colors melt.
Oh, that's such a nice harmony.
All the things I once knew I feel. The end is clear.
That's subtle. Nice big beats. Bum. On the one hand, I've got my monkey on my shoulder saying, listen, Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia, it's got everything you ever want. It fills your classical music up with happiness. It's nice. It's playful. It's serious. It motivates you. Once you could play that at the gym. Whereas, Would You Even Know from Bone Lab is like this deep, crunchy, sort of really like heavy set piece. And I have to be cliche and pick Fire Emblem. Oh my God, what? Hi-Fi Rush versus Goddess of Victory Nike. Crystal Chamber Boss. Let me listen to this. Nice saxophone in there. The xylophone is so cool. Oh no, is that marimba? It's marimba. I love the drum set in here too.
Secrets, not lies, if you don't know. It's only subterfuge disguises if you don't know. Can't get hurt by the things that you don't know. You don't know.
I want to play that in context. I didn't love it out of context. I'm so sorry. I think in game that would be really fun. Ska and sort of like Hooting the Blowfish is not necessarily my favorite. Yeah, I mean, it's good, but it's certainly not inspiring, I would say.
As we're looking through the fire, we can see just what we've done. Never about to give it up, and you'll never see me run. Hold our ground, victory. Never giving up, 'cause we'll just stand around. We'll never give up. They'll never push us down. Giving all that you need us, then we will never give
Oh, Goddess of Victory, Nike. I think it feels a little bit empty. I do like it. I do think that would be like perfect gym music. So in that case, yeah, it's very inspiring. I think musically, I'm more inclined to like and prefer Hi-Fi Rushes because of the sort of depth that the music has, and it does have quite a bit more depth to it in terms of instrumentation and whatever. That being said, emotionally, I'm gonna pick Nike. Nike has some pretty good music, so I'm gonna say that. Oh my God, you put Hikari the Warrior on here? I don't even want to listen to Force Shutdown. But to be fair, we're going to listen to this. Oh shit. Oh, what? I love when it's a fast rhythmic intensity. Jesus! Oh my god! Yes! That was very cool. Sounds a little like Pocahontas. I never thought about that. I just heard it. Spoilers? Yeah, there's definitely spoilers here. It says fiend at the end. I have to give it to Hikari. It's really good, Hikari, for sure. If you'd like to support the channel, definitely check out the Patreon. We're doing some cool stuff over there. Every month, they get to have 2 live streams, one public, one private, where they get to hang out, talk with me, kind of support the channel, support me with hiring my editors. They really do help me not drown. What is this game? Tix Blasters. It's a Roblox fighting game. Oh my god. Ooh. Not the slowdown. I can't believe it didn't. That is so much fun. Is it inspiring? Yes. Limbus Company Don Beck battle theme? Camellia. that hurt. That hurt my, like, oh my God, I like that so much. Oh my God, that messed me up a little bit. Something that we don't talk about in music is music serves an interesting purpose because it can be about one thing and then it can be about something else. And so like music is this beautiful, like basically music can be a highway. Like, so we have inspiration in there. And then we also have incredible melancholy. And then we also have incredible like focus of like, I need to be a better version of myself. So we do have this forward momentum, but there, it's like so empty. I imagine like going back in time and revisiting my childhood and what it would mean to see myself and like my family as we're like gathered around the Christmas tree or something, and like the fleeting moment of having a chance to just say hello to somebody that I love, right? Like there's like that stacking of emotion is so incredibly evocative. And you know, there's one thing I'd like to point out too is, so sometimes when I invite people to come and listen to game music, I love simplicity. There are people that would come on to the channel and say, you know, well, that kind of doesn't do anything. It kind of just repeats itself. And to be fair, I did say that earlier about one particular piece, but I find it really frustrating because if we really allow ourselves to be emotional, to have open hearts, to be allow ourselves to be exposed to emotion as it sort of rinses and washes over us, we actually can feel so much from something so simple. And this piece was written really well, and it really had so much heart. It wasn't complicated. It was a little repetitive. Yeah, I did zone out for like a couple seconds. Everybody probably did. But I was also deeply connected to it, and I was deeply entrenched with the multitude of possibilities that I could feel through the music. And that nuance is something that, even though something may be simple, the cascade effect of how it makes us feel will ripple for a very long time. And I think that that's something that people forget, especially in the classical music world where we have very complex pieces of music that are written. There is such a beautiful thing about simplicity. The Xenoblade Chronicles main theme, that. I've been listening to Dearly Beloved as I prepare a video for why I think Dearly Beloved is one of the best Kingdom Hearts piece. Well, the best Kingdom Hearts piece, and like the reason why it's stood the test of time and had like a million different iterations. I'm spitting in my head about that. But like Dearly Beloved is incredibly simple. It's like fairly basic, and yet one of the most heartfelt pieces of music to ever be written. And so when people come on the channel and they're like, it's a little simple, it's a little boring, I'm like, is it? You know what I mean? So anyway, that's my little rant. It's Limbus Company here for me. You did not. What is a God omnipotent? Praise him. Again, what are we doing? We're unison choral movement with the organ. We're all moving at the exact same time. It is stacked. We are stacked. And now, listen to the chant. We have long sustained chorus with long sustained organ. So. Now you start to hear that something's not right. Something's weird, right? Something's not quite right. This is from Grand Blue Fantasy. Long sustained notes here, entering long sustained organ as we then shift into this weird piano. But again, it's cascading down. The piano's moving down. We get the harpsichord. We're rooted in ancientness, in old.
Give praise,
For he has no remorse.
devote yourself.
Again, we're just repeating.
Feelings of a return. So life
It's like such an internal discussion. It's all inside. It's all whispered. It's all about what is a god? But it's also nuanced. There's a little bit of questioning and contemplation. It's very personal, pared down. And then no. A big mental shift, beat shift. Listen to the way the piano cascades over the top. Now we get into intensity. We have a shift again. We're descending down into hell, right? The way that, and then we shift again, another shift. We cannot hold on to this. For he has no record. Worship him as all to the world. It is a God. And now it's crunchy. Now it's crunchy. We're climbing up to heaven, maybe. It's all just like very like disgust. It's internal. It's like trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Who am I? But I'm always shifting, you know, I'm moving around. It's an internal monologue trying to figure out like what is the meaning of life? What am I doing here, you know? But there's an intensity in here, and a virility, and a feeling of unrelenting force, especially in the way that we have this guitar like this, right? And then the organ comes back. It's like a back and forth now. Again, dissonant climbing, half-step climbing, half-step. This is much more exclaimed. You hear how it's loud? It's exclaimed. And then to end all the way pulled back like this is just so cool. Just the end on the piano, it's like so evil, and it's so like nothing is ended, nothing's resolved, you know? It may be the end, but it's actually just the beginning because we pull all the way back, and we have a 12-minute song that pushes and pulls in every different direction the whole time, and then we still manage to end with just this low organ and this piano that is very casually fading us out. Personally, it's one of my favorite pieces of video game music. It's just so rich. That is like a 3-course meal, and not everybody's into that. The beginning is kind of slow. The end is, it takes a long time to get from point A to point F. Me personally, I think that is a worthwhile journey if you're in the mood for it. Very rock opera sort of piece. Reminds me a lot of The Who's Tommy, some of the Les Mis stuff, not musically, but just like structurally. That was good. Oh, beautiful. Oh, Penis Sylvestris. This is a really good. Oh. That's beautiful. Wow. Wow. Beautiful soprano singing over top like that. Really lovely. Really lovely. It does sound like Laura and Trivia. Very different from Zero. Under the Neon Tower is more likely to be the one that is much more inspirational. Zero is one of the most exceptional songs that's ever been written, in my personal opinion, when it comes to video game music. I do think that Arknight's Under the Neon Tower is actually correct. Ooh, RuneScape music. Oh my god, okay, all right. World of Tanks, Fisherman's Bay. They went with like a piratey sound quality, huh? Just big propulsion the whole time. I could see why someone would perceive that as inspirational. Oh no, really? Sinnoh Alice and Ace Combat 2? Okay, well here we go. That's fun. Inspirational though? I think so. It is crazy how even all the way back to Ace Combat 2, we've got music like that, huh? Ah, yes. The Keiichi Okabe-san sound. Yeah. Jesus. That was a quick 5 minutes. That's easily the Sino Alice Trampling's Premonition piece there. We got some Hollow Knight. Oh no! Mick Gordon against Pure Vessel? Alright, here we go. Inspirational. Polemos. My God. It's 400 different people chanting. Inspirational. Da, 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 da. In terms of inspirational, God, it's so hard. Polemos. Oh man, Sacrifice of Tradition is going to get copyright claimed. Boy, when you experience this in-game, oh my goodness. It is so good. I don't know that it's inspirational though. All right, so Breath of Fire 5, Dragon Quarter, Mid-Sector Burrow. Nice. I like the oboe in this. I really like the oboe in this. I don't have a son. I do have a cousin. Lone Trail is pretty inspiring. Love those strings. I love this song. That's pretty inspiring, though. Ad Astra is really beautiful, but I think Tunic in this particular case, they're air. Panacea really does have this incredible Debussy quality. That's very, very, very impressionistic. Sort of loose. You don't really know where the rhythmic center is. It is by no means inspirational. It could be for me. It really does feel like sitting by a fire, like it looks like in the picture, and sort of reflecting on your life. And I think in that sense it can be inspirational. It just meanders a little bit. I'm gonna pause it there, not because I don't like it, but because it's just meandering. A little bit of danger in there. So this is opera. Really, it's oratorio. Yeah. Da da ch, da 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 ch. Da 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 ya da. Da 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 da. Uh-oh. Tension. Is that a dolphin back there? Ow! Ow! It's very noble. It is extremely inspired. Especially this beautiful violin here. Especially the horns. Shit. Obviously there's like danger in there, right? Nice harmony in there. I really like Hyperlight Drifter's Panacea, but it's this one. Now we are Showdown. Yep, Polemos. Oh God.
We can see just what we've done.
Easy. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, that was lightning round. Oh, fuck. Okay. Inspiration. Oh, it's so hard to deny Polemos. Inspirational. It's actually a good song. The more I listen to it. Oh, but inspirational though. Oh, that's easy. Ooh. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Okay. The drums in here are so good. All right. Okay. Inspirational. Gosh, this is so hard. But this is so tender and so inspiring, and it feels like flying in the air in like a really like... There you go. That was the winner. That to me just did it. There was so much tenderness in that piece, so profoundly emotional, that piece, and I think that's really what did it for me. When we talk about inspirational pieces, for me, what really stands out is when there's a big string section. It's very melodic, and it flows in a way that makes me think of possibility and opportunity and standing up and moving towards something new. That's how I perceive inspiration. And so like, that's why I picked the Limbus Company piece, because it just felt so honest, and it felt like it really knew what it was. I mean, everything was so good. And I definitely, I don't know. I really, really, really liked that. And I hope that you really, really, really liked this video game music battle.